Good morning ladies and gentlemen. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs of 2nd May, who has been named the 2019 Footballer of the Year by Football Writers Association. Right answer is Mr. Raheem Sterling. So recently, Mr. Raheem Sterling has been named as Footballer of the Year by Football Writers Association. On the other hand, Miss Nikita Paris won Football Writers Association Women's Footballer of the Year award. If we talk about football, recently Services won the 2019 Santosh Trophy by defeating Punjab. On the other hand, Mr. Praful Patel has become the first Indian to be elected as the member of FIFA Executive Council. FIFA is International Football Federation. On the other hand, recently FIFA announced India will be the host of Under-17 Women's World Cup in 2020. Recently, FIFA also released World Football Rankings. As per this ranking, Belgium is on top while India is on 101 position. Who has been appointed as new Vice Chief of Indian Air Force? Right answer is Mr. R.K. Singh Bhadoria. So Air Marshal Mr. Ramesh Kumar Singh has been appointed as new Vice Chief of Indian Air Force. He will be the successor of Air Marshal Mr. Anil Khosla. If we talk about few other appointments, recently Mr. Dalbir Singh Suhag has been appointed as India's new High Commissioner to Seychelles. On the other hand, Mr. Jaideep Sarkar has been appointed as India's next High Commissioner to South Africa. Apart from him, recently Rajendra Kumar Naik has been appointed as new Controller General of Defense Accounts, and recently Mr. David Malpass has been appointed as new President of World Bank. In addition to him, recently Mr. Karambir Singh has been appointed as next Chief of Indian Navy. Which of the following Indians are included in the Times 100 Most Influential People list 2019? Right answer is all of the above. So recently, Time magazine released a list of 100 most influential people in the world. And from India, 3 people are in this list. These 3 people are Mr. Mukesh Ambani, Ms. Arundhati Katju and Ms. Menka Guruswamy. If we talk about few other personalities which were in news recently Ms. Gomti Marimathu won India's first gold in women's 800 meter race in Asian Athletics Championship in Qatar. The capital of Qatar is Doha. Apart from her, recently Pakistani journalist Mr. Cyril Almeida won World Press Freedom Hero Award. In addition to him, recently Mr. Rana Das Gupta won 2019 Rabindranath Tagore Literary Prize, and Mr. Pauranik Yogendra has become first ethnic Indian to contest and to win an election in Japan. In addition to him, recently Ms. Gagandeep Kang has become India's first female scientist to be elected Royal Society Fellow. Pungam Kannan, who passed away recently, was the well-known player of which sports? Right answer is football. So Mr. Pungam Kannan, the former Indian footballer, passed away. On which date the 2019 International Dance Day is observed? Right answer is 29th of April. So every year on 29th of April, International Dance Day is observed. If we talk about few important days of April, on 21st of April, National Civil Services Day is observed, while on 22nd of April, World Earth Day is celebrated and the theme was Protect Our Species. On the other hand, recently on 23rd of April, UN English Language Day was celebrated. 23rd of April was also celebrated as World Book and Copyright Day, while 24th of April was National Panchayati Raj Day and 25th of April was World Malaria Day. 26th of April was World Intellectual Property Day and 28th of April was World Day for Safety and Health at Work. Which Indian company has acquired Filipino personal care firm Splash? Right answer is Wipro. So recently Wipro has acquired Philippines-based personal care maker Splash Corporation. If we talk about Philippines, it is an Asian country and the capital of Philippines is Manila. Philippines was in news recently as Philippines recently quit International Criminal Court. On the other hand, recently Malaysia has become the new member of International Criminal Court. Philippines is the headquarters of Asian Development Bank. Asian Development Bank was formed in 1966. Japan and USA are the largest shareholders in Asian Development Bank, while China, India and Australia are next biggest shareholders in Asian Development Bank. Apart from that, Philippines was also in news as Philippines is on top in Asia as per Global Gender Gap Index. The index is prepared by World Economic Forum. As per this index, India's ranking is 108th. Iceland is on top globally, while in Asia, Philippines is on top. Overall, Philippines is on 8th position. Which Indian golfer has won the Outstanding Achievement as a Player Award at 4th edition of Annual India Golf Industry Association Awards? Right answer is Mr. Gaganjeet Bhullar. So Mr. Gaganjeet Bhullar won the Outstanding Achievement as a Player Award at the 4th edition of Annual India Golf Industry Association Awards. Which country has launched 45-day Mt Everest Cleaning Campaign? Right answer is Nepal. So recently, Government of Nepal has launched Everest Cleaning Campaign. If we talk about Nepal, recently Nepal government also sent a 4-member team of experts to remeasure the height of Mount Everest. Apart from that, Nepal recently banned Indian currency notes above rupee 100. Mr. KP Sharma Oli is the Prime Minister of Nepal, while Ms. Vidya Devi Bhandari is the President of Nepal. Capital of Nepal is Kathmandu. Apart from that, Nepal was also in news because of New Delhi Declaration on Asian Rhinos. This was signed for conservation and protection of rhino species. It was signed by 5 countries. These are India, Bhutan, Nepal, Indonesia and Malaysia. In addition to that, recently Nepal launched its first satellite Nepalisat under BIRDS project of Japan's Kaisu Institute of Technology. If we talk about Japan, recently Japan was in news as Asian Tea Alliance was launched in China and 5 countries including Japan are the member of this tea alliance. The other 4 countries are India, China, Indonesia and Sri Lanka. IGNOU has launched an awareness program on GST in collaboration with which stock exchange? Right answer is BSc. So IGNOU, that is Indira Gandhi National Open University, has launched an awareness program on goods and services tax in collaboration with Bombay Stock Exchange to help small scale businesses. If we talk about BSc, recently BSc has signed Memorandum of Understanding with HDFC Bank to spread awareness about benefits of listing on BSc startup platform. If we talk about HDFC, recently Forbes compiled a list of world's best bank. As per this list, HDFC Bank is on top in India. ICICI was on 2nd position while SBI was on 11th position. Recently, HDFC, ICICI and SBI were designated as domestic systematically important banks by Reserve Bank of India. Apart from that, recently RBI was also in news as it has divested its entire stakes in National Housing Bank and in NABARD. So now NHB and NABARD are 100% government-owned financial institutions. Which of the following cities has set a new Guinness World Record for number of national flags raised in a city for 24 hours? Right answer is Beirut. So Lebanon's capital Beirut has set a new Guinness World Record for the number of national flags raised in a city for 24 hours. If we talk about Lebanon, it is West Asian country and the capital of Lebanon is Beirut. Lebanon share border boundary with Mediterranean Sea. And recently, Mr. Suhail Ajaz Khan has been appointed as India's next ambassador to Lebanon. On the other hand, recently, the Arab Economic and Social Development Summit also held in Beirut in Lebanon. Thank you, and that's all for the day.